Hey guys, it's Tristan again. I'm back with another shop update. So there's two things I want to talk about. One is the status of playmats and the production of them. Um, and the second one is my thoughts on drop shipping because they kind of go together. So basically, my playmat supplier currently is they're local, but they're taking way too much time to print the mats, and it's becoming an issue. When customers have to wait too long, then they're not happy, and I'm not happy because it's stressful. So the issue with play mats has always been they've been hard for me to make because the machine I need to heat press. I talked about this in another shop update, but the machine that I need to heat press the mats, I actually did buy one, but the electricity requirements don't work in my shop. And I've been looking at. I kind of got a really big one so I can make double mats, and I've been looking at if I could just buy the bare minimum, then I could make them myself. So the bare minimum press, which would just fit a playmat, but even those ones, the electricity requirements, they won't work. So the only way I could do it is by paying an electrician to fix the electricity and make it. I don't know how they do it, but they could make it work, but it's going to cost like 2 grand, and I don't own where I live or where the shop is, so I don't want to do that. So I'm looking for other suppliers, and I've already looked locally very hard, and that's where I found this supplier. They're like a drop shipping type place. Almost none of them have playmat size, but this one does have 14 by 24 playmat size. So I ordered a sample from them, and if it's good, I'm probably going to switch to this supplier, and playmats should be shipping sooner. And so that's also another thing I wanted to say was so until next Saturday, which would be Saturday the 14th of October, I'm giving 50% off playmats. So you could go on the store and you could buy any playmat that I have on the website. And if you use the code TESTMAT, so that's just TESTMAT, there's a bit of a catch on that. So basically, it's 50% off the mat, um, but those will be made from the drop shipper that I just talked about, and they're like a test. So what I'm hoping is customers will get them. I'm hoping they're really good. If they're good, then you got 50% off a mat, and it's just as good. So that's great. But I want to know what you think. So if you've been ever interested in a mat, they're 50% off right now. So that's about $13 US. It comes to for a play mat, any custom, any mat you want. I'm really looking for feedback. It's the code is open till next Saturday. If you could go and purchase one, get it. If you hate it, let me know. If you think it's really good, let me know, just so I could know. And then I'm hoping once I already know there's a couple people that are gonna do it. So once I get feedback in about a week or two, if it's good, I'm gonna change the playmat supplier. Well, there's two catches. One is everything else ships from me. I ship everything and I make everything besides playmats. If they start making playmats, then there will be two different shipments. So because they ship it, if you don't know how drop shipping works, drop shipping ships it directly from the people who are going to make it to you. Instead of currently, I get them and then I ship them because everything's local. So there'll be two shipments. So if you buy a deck box and a playmat, there'll be two different shipping bills because there's two different shipments. I'm going to try to still make it as cheap as I can, and if I can, just keep it the same price as I'm doing now. But that's one drawback that I'll have to work on. Another one is, well, I don't see it. It's the biggest drawback. That's why I'm doing the 50% test. So I don't see the mat before it ships. They make it, they ship it to you. Um, I've never used a drop shipping service before. I've never really, they're kind of print on demand drop shipping. I've always looked at them like they're things that are really cool because some of these companies, you can get anything made, like anything that involves printing, which is more and more how my company's going. Uh, they'll do it, and it's really easy. There's no minimum quantities. The prices are usually pretty competitive. It's very easy to like know where your margins are and to process an order. But I don't see it before it ships, and that makes me kind of worried. Because I don't want you to get something that's not good quality. That's why I'm doing the 50% test. If I'm confident that this supplier is going to be doing a good quality, I will do it, and then hopefully the quality will be consistent once I've figured out that this quality is consistent. But yeah, those are the two biggest drawbacks. I still think it's better than customers waiting like a month for a playmat, especially if they've bought other things with it. Like a lot of customers buy deck boxes and playmats that match. The deck boxes I have them finished in 3 days. The mat, and then I'm stuck here waiting for the mats, and the customers are, hey, where are the playmats? Where's my playmat? And I get it. I'm miffed about the playmats, so that's what's going on. I really hope this company works out so that it would make everyone's life a little easier. You'll get the products faster, but also they have other cool things like that I could prototype. They have shirts and phone cases and just kind of generic things I could add that might just boost sales a little bit with similar designs that I think would be really cool. But yeah, that's kind of just my ramblings for this time. Besides that, I'm just making orders. Deck boxes are smooth. Everything's running smoothly. It's just playmats are a bit late. So yeah, just to summarize, until Saturday, October 14th, if you want 50% off a playmat, so 50% off, that makes around a $25 US playmat go to $12.50. Use code TESTMAT. So we're gonna that's gonna be linked at the bottom. But if you input that code, now the drawback is that's shipping from a test supplier that I'm testing out, and I want you to give me your feedback. So if the mat is completely defective, I'll give you a refund. But if the mat is just kind of if the mat is printed and everything's correct, then I want to know that. I want to know what you think of it. If you think the thickness is good, if you think it's sticky enough, or like the bottom part, if it's frayed. Sometimes you can get them with the edges are frayed. That's no good. So I just want to know what you think. If you don't want to get it shipped from the test place, that's okay. Just don't use the code, and I'm still going to make everything using the old supplier. Just keep in mind that they're taking a while right now, like at least 3 weeks. So yeah, if you want to take advantage, 50% off any playmat on the website. And I really appreciate anyone who does it and who gives me their feedback for that. So that's it for me. Thanks for watching the shop update, and see you guys in another 2 weeks. Hopefully with good news about the playmats. See you guys. Like and subscribe if you want more content like this about LDB Duel.